Welcome to Incredible Lens, where the world's most extraordinary moments come to life. From heart-stopping roadside surprises to breathtaking skies and everyday wonders, we capture it all through our lens to share the beauty, excitement, and magic of life. Get ready to explore jaw-dropping scenes, unforgettable adventures, and unique perspectives that will leave you amazed. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this incredible journey, because the world is full of moments worth capturing, and we've got them all right here at Incredible Lens. A parked Boeing 737 spun on the runway at Newberry Airport, Argentina, during a storm. Strong winds caused its wing to hit a truck, causing serious damage. In March 2025, a 30-story office building under construction in Thailand collapsed due to seismic activity. Even though the epicenter was over 1,300 kilometers from Bangkok, the shock waves were strong enough to bring it down. On March 7, 2019, part of a 3-story building at Karamal School in Madhepur, India, collapsed. Luckily, no injuries were reported, as classes had been cancelled that day to prepare for exams. In 2014, the Mount Poly mine dam in Canada burst, spilling 25 million cubic meters of toxic waste. It caused massive environmental damage, and scientists are still monitoring the area today. In February 2020, during a demolition in Dallas, the core of an 11-story building refused to fall. It stood tilted but firm, earning the nickname Leaning Tower of Dallas. A terrifying landslide swept away a house, but thankfully the family had evacuated just in time. Years of hard work were lost in seconds. In February 2021, part of a two-story parking garage in Lexington, Kentucky, collapsed under the weight of heavy snow and ice. A concrete beam failed, revealing rust and holes in the upper deck, prompting safety concerns. On March 29th, the cargo ship John Caribe collided with another vessel on Nicaragua's Escondido River, despite warning signals. The accident was unavoidable. The launch of the Walk-to-Work vessel marked a major step forward in offshore efficiency. Deployed for Shell UK in the southern North Sea, it highlights a decade-long strategic commitment to energy infrastructure and showcases advanced marine engineering. In 2018, a fast-moving fire consumed 6 buildings in New Jersey, forcing over 100 people to evacuate their homes in the middle of the night. Meanwhile, in Teruel, Spain, a 5-story apartment building suddenly collapsed. Fortunately, all 21 units had been evacuated in time and no one was injured. Thanks to a GoPro helmet cam, every life or death moment is captured with terrifying realism. This scene feels like an action movie, but it's real life, where a single mistake could end in flames. Floodwaters rage, sweeping away rocks, trees, and even chunks of concrete. Nature is becoming increasingly unpredictable. How can we prepare for such disasters? After the flood, the devastation is overwhelming. Hoping for a swift recovery and a return to normalcy for everyone affected. When driving, skill isn't just about moving forward, it's about making split-second decisions. A masterful turn just saved this driver from a dangerous situation. A reminder that steady steering can make all the difference. The bridge under construction in Balur suddenly decided to take an early retirement. Whether it was exhaustion or an impromptu swimming test, one thing's for sure, this was not the grand opening everyone expected. Zhou Guanyu's crash at Silverstone 2022 shows incredible strength of halo in F1 cars. He walked this one off, by the way. Goes to show how safe the cars have gotten now. Heavy machinery operator masters a delicate transition. As the flames raged on, it looked like a wall collapsing into a sea of fire. The blaze roared fiercely, as if determined to consume everything in its path. Yet, amid the chaos, the greatest relief was that everyone had been safely evacuated. After a high-speed chase that left Michigan highways in chaos, the car thief finally received the punishment he deserved. Oh no, look behind. The tractor suddenly took on the role of an ice skater, gliding across the highway. Thankfully, the driver's skills saved the day, bringing the unexpected performance to a safe end. After reviewing the camera footage, the muddy guy in New South Wales must have realized just how lucky he was. In Taichung, Taiwan, a suspected gas leak triggered an explosion that shook a department store, drawing widespread attention. A pickup truck suddenly broke down on the highway. Kudos to all the drivers who navigated past it safely. A mattress flew off a truck, caught on a dash cam. A perfect reminder to always double-check your cargo straps. Imagine driving straight into the heart of a storm like this, one of nature's most terrifying forces unleashed in full fury. A terrifying accident occurred when an airplane's right wing struck a moving car on the road, a collision no one saw coming. A runaway truck with failed brakes crashed into a car waiting at a red light. A mesmerizing sight, yet a stark reminder of nature's unpredictable dangers. When nature decides to show off its raw power with lightning, oh, the Scheiman and Schwayman reservoirs sure know how to make a statement when it comes to releasing water. It's like watching a waterfall on steroids. Drivers were caught off guard. Who knew a broken fire hydrant could create a downpour right in the middle of the road? Hopefully everyone had an umbrella. An accident occurred on the road. Fortunately, there were no injuries. Destruction is necessary to build something new. Just looking at this scene feels suffocating. Remember to stay safe and wear a mask when needed. Electric vehicles for coastal residents are great, But when storms hit, stay informed, protect your property, and have an emergency kit ready. The waves may be fierce, but your safety comes first. When you are the chosen one. Do you know what the plane is doing? Leave a comment and let me know. The eruption of Mount Etna creates a mesmerizing spectacle, where fire dances with ice, painting a breathtaking landscape of striking contrasts and raw beauty. The eruption of Mount Etna creates a mesmerizing scene, where fire and ice collide in a stunning dance of contrast and beauty, showcasing nature's raw and captivating power. Oh my God. An unexpected obstacle appeared on Newberry Road when a tree suddenly fell, narrowly missing cars. Thankfully, no one was hurt, just a close call and a lucky escape. The scenic mountain road in California has officially reopened after rescue teams successfully removed a massive boulder blocking the path. A lane closure on a Sacramento highway took an unexpected turn when a light pole was knocked onto the road. Miraculously, no one was injured, even as the barrier came crashing down just ahead. A grocery store employee in South Carolina became a real hero when he smashed the window of a smoke-filled car, preventing a potential disaster. Wow, the performances on the snow are so fun. A horrifying accident caused millions of dollars in damage, a massive explosion, an emergency landing gone wrong, and a plane crashing straight into a wall. Total chaos in just a few heartbeats. A Fisher biplane crashed during landing at the 2014 Taiab Air Show in Victoria, Australia. The plane bounced several times before smashing into the boundary fence at the end of the runway, causing the engine to rip from its mount. Fortunately, the pilot escaped without injuries. On May 5, 2019, a devastating crash involving a Russian Aeroflot jet occurred shortly after takeoff from Moscow's main airport. The plane caught fire during an emergency landing, tragically resulting in the loss of 41 lives. Woo, that's right, baby. A Polish Army Mi-24 combat helicopter crashed with 4 Polish soldiers on board at a warrior base in Afghanistan. The moment a seaplane took off from the water and crashed just a minute later. The cause? The crew failed to use the BGE pump before takeoff, leading to water buildup that made the tail too heavy during rotation. A massive rock slide crashes down, terrifying yet oddly mesmerizing. Let's just hope no one was underneath. Flashback to the 2002 RAF Fairford Air Show, a G-222 transport aircraft suffered a nose gear failure during landing, forcing its nose to scrape the runway in a shower of sparks. A dramatic end to an otherwise smooth approach. Have you ever witnessed the raw power of afterburners in action? It's a breathtaking display of speed, fire, and engineering pushing the limits. If you're craving a front-row seat to thrilling landings, Maho Beach at Princess Juliana Airport in St. Martin is the place to be. Experience the thunderous roar of jet engines as planes soar just meters above your head. Just seconds after liftoff, Japan's private space industry faced a crushing blow. A commercial rocket aiming to make history exploded mid-air. A rescue helicopter makes an emergency landing on a busy road in Russia, with cars quickly moving aside to clear the way. This dramatic moment highlights the critical need for rapid response in emergencies. We've got a situation where the ship at the dock got just a bit too close, resulting in some minor cosmetic damage. The important thing is that all passengers and crew are unharmed. At this point, it's really just a matter of paint. The launch event of the fishing vessel Shengfan 188 took an unexpected turn when the ship tilted to its port side as it hit the water. Witnesses could be heard expressing audible surprise. Fortunately, no casualties have been reported so far. You stood right there. Yeah, I get it. I think he was just signaling. Yeah, after they dropped them off, they kept rowing and had fun for the rest of the... Two fuel tankers were damaged in a severe storm in the Black Sea. A third vessel is now sending out a distress signal. Coastal areas are under emergency alert, with the full extent of the fuel spill yet to be determined. Preliminary reports indicate that the cargo ship Sea Eagle suffered a catastrophic structural failure during unloading, leading to a sudden sinking and the loss of multiple cargo containers. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. The resilience of the journey amid the fierce waves stands as a testament to their strength, a comment that honors their unwavering spirit. A burst water pipe turned into an unexpected free car wash. But remember, free doesn't always mean safe. At the port of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, the refrigerated vessel Camstar collided with the tugboat Youll. The collision between the NCMT Herman and Marco serves as a stark reminder of the inherent risks in maritime transport. With years of experience, I know that thorough investigations and strict adherence to safety protocols are paramount. Sometimes fate grants you a second chance. A driver had a near-death experience when a truck slammed into the highway barrier. A heart-stopping moment that left everyone holding their breath. Always wear proper protective gear, work cautiously, and never compromise your safety. A single moment of carelessness can lead to serious consequences. Stay alert, stay safe.